You know, growing up, I found myself really gravitating towards tower defense games. And throughout the years, I found many of them that were great, but none of them really stood the test of time for me. Most are relatively short experiences, and those of them who do have longer lifespans tend to have pay-to-win mechanics or scummy microtransactions baked into them. So although I've had great times with games in this genre, I wish I had a game like Endless Dungeon, a tactical roguelike tower defense resource management game. And that's the simplest way I could describe it. Endless Dungeon popped up on my radar when IGN released a preview of it about 6 months ago, and I was instantly smitten. The thought of a tower defense game mashed with a roguelike meant near endless replayability, but sadly I had to wait to get my hands on it. Well, until recently, where I found out that I could play it a bit early, if I shelled out an extra $10 for the Last Wish edition. That gives me closed beta access and access to the last Rodeo Opendev. In short, I get to play the game before it comes out. And I get some cosmetic goodies sprinkled in. Sounds like a win-win to me. Anyways, enough talk. Here's my experience playing through the tutorial, and afterwards I'll share my thoughts on the game as it's presented in the last Rodeo Opendev. Alright, this is the tutorial, if I'm not mistaken, of Endless Dungeon. Game I've been looking out for a little bit now. Looks like a pretty neat roguelike. So far we just opened this door right here. Nothing too crazy going on. We just got our buddy here. Howdy. Okay. Oh, now we have to open either one of these doors. I'm curious what's behind them. Let's see. Each door you open generates 3 different types of resources: science, industry, and food. These resources will be key to your survival. Always keep an eye on their current stock and door-based production at the top right of the screen. Okay. Oh. I didn't get damaged there, did I? It didn't look like it. Okay. What we got? There is a resource generator slot in this room. Get closer to it and press E to interact. What do we got here? Food production, science production, and industry production. So, looks like we're going to pick industry here. It also seems like it's locked in once you pick it. You can't just swap in and out at free will. Noted. Noted. Okay, that's a explosive there. Let me not shoot that again. Okay. Ooh. All clear. Along with these wandering monsters you found, a monster spawner. These spawners are the source of monsters which periodically attack in waves. Stay on your toes as you will only have a brief warning. To protect your crystal bot and resource generators, you can spend some industry to build defensive turrets on dedicated slots. So it looks like these things right here on the ground are turret slots or defensive slots. Okay. What we got? We got 36 industry we could spend. How I do that? No. Okay, that's it. Don't spend too much. Oh, wave incoming. Where the enemies at? Okay, monster spawners right here. Look at the top left of the screen. You can press Q to interact with the hero's active skill. Its gauge refills automatically over a short time. Hold on, keep defending. Okay. Where's my Q? Okay, so it's like a little wave attack. I got my R up there too. Okay, doesn't seem too bad. Light work, light work. I also have my right click, which is a melee. Nice. Easy peasy so far. So far, so good. It seems like every single time I open one of these doors, It increases the amount of resources I have. We got chest, handgun, grenadier. You have just picked up a grenadier. Its fire damage is particularly efficient against bug monsters in this zone. Only 2 weapons maximum can be equipped at a time on a hero. Press will use the mouse wheel if you want to switch weapons. Huh? Another door. You found a new crystal slot. Moving your crystal bot to this new slot will help you progress through the zone. However, when the crystal bot gets disconnected from a crystal slot, waves of monsters arise endlessly. You must be very careful. Okay. I see. Alright, so we gotta defend our bot, buddy. So we got robots spawning and bugs. Okay. Our bots coming up here shortly. There we go. My friend. Okay, move along. Easy peasy. These bugs are attacking my turrets. It was huge. Your crystal ball has unlocked the door near the slot. Keep exploring the zone to find the exit door. Okay. Looks like there's another room right here. Looks like a bot spawning area. Hey, if you made it this far in the video, I appreciate it. Thank you. If you're enjoying your time here, feel free to like and subscribe. Unless you aren't having a good time, then feel free to drop a dislike. Let's get back into the video. A bot nest. Good for you, you found the zone door. To open it, you must bring your crystal bot here. At any time, to better plan your next steps, you can tab to fully display the tactical map of the zone. Okay. But when you're ready to go to the next zone door, press E to tell your crystal bot to come and open it. Get ready for another wave. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's go, friend. Gotta watch out the bots behind and also in front. My ultimate skill. What's my ultimate skill doing? What the heck is this? Was that it? Okay. We're through. Wave completed. Congratulations, the door to the previous zone has locked and you now have entered a new one. Beautiful. This is the end of a tutorial which teaches you the basics, ready to discover endless dungeons by yourself. Good luck. So what are my thoughts on this appetizer? Well, I love it so far, and just for clarification, this is me after playing a handful of runs of the game. So I've gotten a better understanding of what this game has to offer. It seems like it's taking inspiration from other well-known roguelikes. There's a hub where you can prepare for the runs ahead and converse with the various characters of this world, as well as a layered and dangerous dungeon system you can traverse. As of now, there's only 4 areas you can fight your way through. And if my assumption is correct, in the full game there will be 10 areas to explore with 3 different starting points, which seems like a good place to start if it's all released on day 1. Now, where it differs from the competition is its gameplay. It consists of you and your 2 other companions, escorting a bot from point to point through the dungeons. You also have to gather resources to set up defenses to protect your precious bot and resource generators you found along the way. Now, if there's anything negative I have to say, it's that a couple of the characters' abilities are underwhelming, specifically the ultimate of Blaze and Bunker's Q. Blaze's ultimate takes a little too long to land and misses enemies frequently, and him being immobile for that long while being so squishy is kind of scary. When it comes to Bunker's Q, I feel like more often than not, I have to tank damage in order to use it. Yes, she gets a damage amplification if she gets hit, but it feels like the trade-off isn't there. Maybe if the enemy was stunned for longer or knocked back more significantly, then I think it would be worthwhile to take that trade. Maybe that was intentional. I have yet to experience the full extent of the game's mechanics and gameplay loop, so I can't really say for sure if these abilities can work effectively in the grand scheme of the game. Aside from my slight issue with the abilities, the game is fun to play. Having to strategically move throughout the dungeon and manage your resources is challenging and rewarding. I like the risk-reward ratio. For nearly everything worthwhile, you need to face waves of enemies, so the more you're willing to initiate waves of enemies, the higher the reward. For instance, if you want to upgrade your crystal bot, you need to harvest crystals, but it's not as simple as it sounds, since there are countless waves of enemies bombarding you throughout the entire process. Once you harvest a crystal, you can use it to upgrade your crystal bot with various buffs and perks. One perk makes your bot generate a rare resource that allows you to power dark rooms. If the rooms are dark, you can't place turrets in them, and you lose out on a lot of potential damage to the enemies. So, as you see, there's a layered risk-reward system, and it feels well designed and fun to experience. I can probably go on forever about what I noticed in this game's design, but this is just a preview, so I'm not going to get too caught up with reading between the lines. I can't wait to see how this game progresses, and I'm excited for its release on May 18th. Hey there, I don't exactly have a lot of content like this on my channel as of publishing this video, but I do have some Elden Ring content you might be interested in. To the left, there's a video, and to the right, there's a playlist. Thank you for watching. Until next time, my friends and family, have a great day. Peace.